Hello everyone. Does anyone know about a communication book that helps everyone to talk with strangers anytime, anywhere and more about communication? Yes, your thinking is correct. I am talking about a book called How to Talk to Anyone by Leil Lowndes, a fantastic book that I recommend everyone to read and improve their communication in your daily lives or their professional life. There are 5 important and interesting techniques that everyone should follow in their life and that I love most in this book. Are you curious about those 5 techniques? Come, let's dwell into a review. Here is the first technique, the flooding smile. Don't flash an immediate smile when you greet someone, as though anyone who walked into your line of sight would be the beneficiary. Instead, look at the other person's face for 1 second. Pause. Soak in their persona. Then let a big, warm, responsive smile flood over your face and overflow into your eyes. Imagine entering a room and your eyes meeting someone else's. Instead of an immediate grin, pause for a moment and let your face slowly light up with a genuine, warm smile. This flooding smile technique, as described in How to Talk to Anyone, isn't just a facial expression, it's a powerful message. It conveys that a smile is truly meant for the person you are sharing it with, making them feel special and valued. It's like the sun slowly rising, warming everything in its path. Such a smile can open hearts and doors alike, setting the stage for meaningful and memorable interaction. Technique 9. Watch the scene before you make the scene. This technique tells us to visualize the scene. Rehearse being the super somebody you want to be ahead of time. See yourself walking around with hang by your teeth posture, shaking hands, smiling the flooding smile, and making sticky eyes. Hear yourself chatting comfortably with everyone. Feel the pleasure of knowing you are at your peak from everyone who is gravitating toward you, and visualize yourself as a super somebody. Then it happens automatically. This idea is to get a sense of the mood and tone of gathering, which can help you adjust your behavior and conversation style accordingly. It's about being a social detective. You gather clues about people's interests, status, and relationships by watching their body language, listening to snippets of conversations, and nothing about how they interact with each other. This preparation allows you to enter the scene with more confidence and tailor your approach to make a positive impression. This technique has helped me in reaching people at different places like workshops and interacting at professional events. Technique 19. The swiveling spotlight. Tells us to sell ourselves with top sales techniques. The spotlight, if you shine brightly enough, the stranger will be blinded to the fact that you have hardly said a word about yourself. The longer you keep it shining away from you, the more interesting he or she finds you. This technique is about engaging with everyone in a social or professional setting by giving each person your attention, much like a spotlight that moves around. The idea is to make each person feel acknowledged and included by alternating your focus among those present, which can be done through eye contact, nodding, asking questions, or commenting on what they say. This approach helps create more conversations and a more inclusive atmosphere and can make conversations more dynamic and engaging. If you are looking to improve your networking or social skills, practicing this technique can be beneficial. Technique 28. Communication. Start every appropriate sentence with you. It immediately grabs your listener's attention. It gets a more positive response because it pushes the pride button and saves them from having to translate it into me terms. When you sprinkle you as liberally as salt and pepper throughout your conversation, your listeners find it an irresistible. This technique helps you with grabbing the attention of other people in conversation instead of using me, myself, use you. Technique 37. Never the naked thank you. Use this technique always to grab attention from others by saying thank you. To saying thank you for being so loving, thank you for coming. To the phrase thank you is used so frequently that it can lose its impact. So instant thank you. Use words that match the conversation. So these are 5 techniques I like and recommend for everyone to use in their daily conversations. I hope you all liked this video and learned about techniques from the book How to Talk to Anyone by Leil Lowndes. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for next video.